Thank you so much, Mr. Hamish. Thank you. And wish you all the best with your hard work. And I just want to say we appreciate you. And I have achieved like 93%. Sanbonani. This is Emma Onokula Wamkiz Mongo. I live in Devon in KwaZulu-Natal, and I was born in KwaHlabisa in KwaZulu-Natal.
Hello, how you doing, man? I'm Hamish. FaceTime, if you FaceTime me, make sure you comment, subscribe. I want to say thanks so much for all the people or anybody who have donated to this program, because very, very important. Your donation means so much for this project to keep it going. I was homeless for almost 4 years. You know what I'm saying? So doing these projects to show people that your background cannot dictate your future, man. You can stand your ground and do what anybody else could might thought it's not possible, man. You can fashion this world in your own way. Let's get started. So thanks a lot for donation, support. It means so much. Let's get started. So they say match each of the inequality which is graph. So I think this is it's more easy, because they're not supposed to give you the graph. They're supposed to give you this and say draw your graph. You know what I'm saying? So now let's assume we don't have this. We don't have it. We just assume. So let's start for the first one. So for the first one, I'm gonna say this is 2y. So the first one is 2y. 2y and then plus x, and then less or equal to 6. So let's assume we don't have this, like I said. So we know whenever x is intercept, we know y equal to 0. When x is intercept, what does intercept means? Where it's gonna cut at x-axis, means y equal to 0. So I'm gonna say okay. So when x intercept, y is 0. So this is gonna be 2 times 0, which equal to 0, plus what? Plus x less or equal to 6. So x less or equal to 6. Okay. So what x intercept equal to 6. So x intercept equal to 6. Now we do the same thing for the y intercept. So when y is intercept, for the same question, when y is intercept, value of x equal to 0. Can you see? Now it's like we reverse the process. When y is intercept, x equal to 0. Because any coordinate you always start with the y, x and then y. You know what I'm saying? So for the first one, x intercept to y is 0. You see? X intercept y is 0. For now, when y is intercept, x equal to 0. So we plug in the same equation, which is 2y. What is the x? X equal to 0. So plus 0 less or equal to 6. So this is going to be 2y less or equal to 6. Divided by 2, divided by 2, divided by 2, because we want to get the value of y. Divided by 2. This and this cancels, so y less or equal 6 divided by 2 equal to 3. Oh, so for this case now, our y intercept equal to 3. So y intercept equal to 3. So now let's draw the graph. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we assume we don't have. So I'm showing the actual way how they're gonna give to you for the most exam. They're not gonna give a graph. So now let's draw a graph. So if I have to draw a graph, I'm gonna use the red color, right? So let's draw a graph. Let me draw here. Let's say here. So let's draw a graph. So this is y-axis and this is x-axis. So this is x and this is y. Now we go. What is x-intercept? When so x-intercept equals to 6. 6. So it's 6. X equal to 6. So x equal to 6 here. Okay. And what is y? Y equal to 3. Y equal to 3 equal to here. Let's say this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Y equal to 3 here. So now you gotta pay attention on this. If it's double, you see this meaning including. This including, but this, see, this is including either greater or less, but it means something is including. Means, for example, if you say y is less or equal to 2, means y starts with 2 or less than 2. So for this case here, whenever we have this sign, you must put solid line. But if you have, like let's say, see, for one of them, so this must be dot, like this. You know what I'm saying? If you have this or that, then do dot line or dot line. It depends how that dot line goes too. So for this case now, so we know this is our x-intercept and y-intercept. So now we're gonna connect using solid line. You know why we use solid line? Because this is double. So we're gonna say, oh, let's connect now. So After you connect now, the thing is we don't know where we're going to shade. So for you to know where you're going to shade, you must pick a point below the line or pick a point above the line. So whichever is going to give you true, then you shade that side where it's going to be true. For example, so this one we have, right? And what is the question? This is the question here. Now let's take any point below this line. For example, we want to make sure that that point must be very accurate. Okay, for example, if this is 6, I can take, let's say 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Let me take 1 and 1 is going to be lying below the line. Either you can take a point above the line or you can take point below the line. So I decided to take a point below the line. Let's say 1, 1. So x equal to 1 because here x equal to 1 and y equal to 1. It means our coordinate x1, y 1. So I'm sure this point is below the line. So I'm going to take this coordinate. What is x? Y and x equal to 1 means 2 times 1, 2. Plus what is x? 1. Now 1 plus 2 plus 1 equal to 3. Is 3 less or equal to 3? To 6? Yes, it's true. Oh, so if it's true, then we shade here, this below. So this is true. That's what we shade that side. You know what I'm saying? Okay, for example, how if let's say I was going to take a point here, I was going to know, for example, if I take a point, let's say 1 and 7. We know 1 and 7 by any means is going to be above because look, this is 1, 7 is going to be somewhere here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 and 7. So 1 and 7, let's take this coordinate and let's plug it in there. So what is the x? X equal to 1. So we're going to put here 1. And then plus 2 times y. Y equals 7. 2 times 7 equal to 14. So 14 plus 1 equals 15. 15, is it 15 less than 6? No, it's not true. So you cannot shade above because it's not true. We're supposed to shade where it's true. That's why so it doesn't matter where you pick the point, you know? So this, look at the graph. Oh, is this. So 1 is with C. Okay, so this 1 is for C. You know what I'm saying? So I'm done with this. I'll just erase because I'm not going to need this part here. I'm not going to need this. Okay, now let's go further. Okay, now let's pick another one. Okay, another question. Okay, now we're going to take that. So I'll try to go fast because you know the concept, right? So say this is a half x, and then you have minus y greater than 4. Okay, so find x intercept. Whenever x is intercept, y equal to 0. So it's going to be 0. So we're going to have a half x minus 0 greater than 4. So we want to get x. How are we going to get x? Multiply by 2 throughout, multiply by 2 throughout. This and this cancel. So x greater than 4 times 2 equal to 8. Oh, so x intercept equal to 8. Okay, so we do the same thing for the y-intercept because we want to know where it's going to cut at y-axis. Now, so we're going to take this equation. When y-intercept, x equal to 0. See, when y-intercept, x0. Okay, now let's go. So x0 means it's going to be half times 0, 0 minus y is greater than 4. So negative y greater than 4. But in inequality, you see here, because we want to get the value of y. So since we want to get the value of y, we don't need this negative. So this is like negative 1. So I have to divide by negative 1, divide by negative 1. So y, whenever you divide by negative, the direction of the inequality change the direction. Like you see here is greater, so it's going to be less than 4 divided by negative, it's going to be negative 4. Oh, so y-intercept equal to negative 4, negative 4. So it's going to cut at y negative 4. Now let's draw a graph. Like I say, let's assume like you don't know here. Okay, now let's draw a graph. So now this is a Cartesian plane. You know what I'm saying? And this is y. Now, what is x? X we say equal to 80, x equal to 80. And what is the y? Y equal to negative 4. So negative 4y means this is y-axis, this is x-axis. So y equal to negative 4 means somewhere here. Let's say this is positive. This is positive y, negative 4 is somewhere here, negative 4. Oh, so now, and then after that, I have to look. You see this sign here? This sign meaning our line is going to have a dot, 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 dot. You know why? Because it's not including. You know what I'm saying? This sign, we say, like, if this or this is going to be dot, dot line. But if it's this, then it's solid line. So for this case here, it's going to be dot line. So we're going to say dot, 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 dot. You must cut at this point, right? Dot, dot, dot. Okay, so now dot. And then after that, now you're gonna have to look, okay, are we gonna shade on top or below? Now let's take any point, either you take a point below or above, it does not matter. Now, if I take, for example, let's say, go a point here. Let me take 18 and -5. We know 18 -5 is going to be below the line. You can either take on top, you can even take 1, 1, any point. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I'm taking this hard point. Take an easy point, okay? Take a crazy coordinate, take an easy coordinate. For example, any point above, me for example, take 2, 2. 2, 2, I know is above here, for example. So coordinate 2, 2. So I'm going to take this because above, right? Take this either above or below. Take this, substitute. What the value of x? X equal to 2. So it's going to be a half times 2. A half times 2, and then we minus our y equal to 2. So now we want to see if it's going to be greater than 4. Okay. A half times 2 equal to 1 minus 2 equal to -1. Is -1 greater than 4? No, it's not true. So if it's not true, means we're not going to shade on top. We're going to shade what? Bottom. Oh. So we're going to shade, if that's not true, this must be true. So this is our graph. So when we go here in the option, we see, oh my God, this. So number 2 is A. Oh, okay. This number 2 is what is A. So we can make a space here. Now we go for number 3 and 4. The approach is the same approach, okay? You go the same approach. Don't even afraid. You go the same approach, brother and sister. Okay? Let's go kings. Let's go queens and kings. Okay. Oh, this one we've done already, right? We said we're gonna meet this already. Okay. So the same approach, right? Now let's go for it. So now we're gonna take y. So we say y is less than 3 plus a half of x. When a half x. When x is intercept, y equal to 0. Okay. So this gonna be 0, 0 less than 3 plus a half x. What happened? Take this one over. -3 less than a half of x. So I just want x. What I'm gonna do? Multiply by 2 throughout. Multiply by 2 throughout. 2 times 3 equal to -6 less than. You know what I'm saying? This and this cancel because a half times 2 equal to 1. A half times 2 we get 1. So here we're only gonna be left with x. So x. So you see, this is what final answer. But mathematical, me, I'm not gonna write like that. It's never be good to write 2 equal to y. You must say y equal to 2. So for this case, it's never going to be good to say -6 less than x. So I'm gonna change it. So x comes this high. But you know, you're gonna pay attention now, okay? You see this sharpen thing is on 6. So even when I flip it, it's gonna be, see, it must face on 6 or -6. Oh. So x intercept equal to -6. Now we go for y intercept. Excuse me. When y is intercept, x equal to 0. When y intercept, x equal to 0. So y less than x equal to 0. So here we have 3 plus a half times 0 equal to 0. So this one is 0. So y is greater than 3. Okay. So our y intercept equal to 3. Now let's draw now our Cartesian graph. Okay. Okay, what is y? Y equal to 3. Oh, so y equal to +3. And what is x? X equal to -6. Oh, x equal to -6. You see x? -6. X equal to -6. So let's say something here, negative. This x positive, this negative. So -6. And this is positive. And this is negative. So now we're going to connect. Are we going to connect using solid line or dot line? Oh, it's going to be dot. Because this is just a symbol. So we're going to say, okay, dot. So now we're going to have to take a point above or below. Me personally, I'm going to take this point here, which is straight away 0 and 0, which is below. But it doesn't matter, like I said, you can take a top or at the bottom. So x equal to 0, y equal to 0. So what we're going to say here, y equal to 0, and then less 3 plus a half times 0 equal to 0. So 0 less than 3? Yes, it's true. 0 is less than 3. So if it's less, So we have taken a point is true because that coordinates from here it gives us the true. So yes, but if it was not true, then it was gonna shade opposite other side. You know what I'm saying? But we like it, it came as a true, so true. But if it was not true, then it will shade the other side. Okay, so which option here? Oh, this option here. So for the third one is D. Third one is D. So this is going to be your homework. We know this is going to be D. Do I really have to do it? Come on, man, I gotta leave this for you. Homework. But okay, it's fine. Let me do it. I don't want you to get angry. So you know, you didn't finish that one now. I'm pissed, you know. I don't know. Now you make me upset, man. I just like the way how you do it. So let's just do it. If that's the case. Okay. So I'm gonna do the same approach, okay? Okay, now let's go. So we're gonna say 4y. So I have 4y plus 2x greater or equal to 16. So we know when x is intercept, y equal to 0. So this is gonna be 0. 4 times 0, 0 plus 2x greater or equal to 16. So 0 times plus 2x is just a 2x. So divided by 2, this is discussed. So x greater or equal to 8. Oh, so x intercept equal to 8. Now we do y intercept. When y intercept, x equal to 0, y intercept. So x equal to 0. So this is going to be 4 times y, it's just 4y, plus 2 times 0, it's just 0. Greater equal to 16. So 4y plus 0 is just a 4y, greater or equal to 16. Divided by 4, this is this concept. So y greater equal to 16 divided by 4 equal to 4. Oh, so this is going to be 4. Now I'm trying to go fast because you know the whole story. So now let's draw a graph now. We assume like we don't know nothing. But we know that's going to be final answer. X equal to 8 and y equal to 4. Solid or dot? Solid because of this. So put solid here. Top or bottom? Which is going to be easy way? I can take this because this is below and it's simple 0, 0. Or you can take let's say 2 and 1 because x equal to y equal to 1. And a prime, but a 0, 0 is going to be easy one. Okay, 2 and 1. So here x is going to be 2, 4 times y. What is the y? Y equal to 1 plus 2 times x. X equal to, wrong. Y equal to 1, x equal to 2, yeah, x equal to 2, so yeah, that's right. 4 times 1 equal to 4 plus 2 times 2 equal to 4, so 8. Is it 8 greater or equal to 16? No, it's not true. 8 orange is not more than 16. So for that case, we're not gonna shade here, we're gonna shade the opposite side. So we're gonna say, okay, so now this is the side we're gonna shade. Easy, man. I feel like I waste my time here. You know, so thanks a lot for your time, peace, and I'm out. Easy. Hello, how you doing, man? Hamish. First and foremost, I want to say thank you so much for the people, you know, who donated to the program because, as you know, it's a lot of things, you know, behind, you know, deal with the, you know, feeding homeless, you know, with a little half. As you know, I was one of those. I was one of the homeless people for almost 4 years. You know what I'm saying? So I started this program with the knowledge, the program giving back, and you know, for most of the donation that I get from you guys, you know. It's helping us to make this project going and, you know, also go and give back to people who are in need and also some helping this project going. You know what I'm saying? So you also can make it. It doesn't matter, you know, which background you come from. Either you come from very complex or concrete or very tough, you can also make. I was one of those kids, you know, going to school with no shoes. Thank you so much. Thanks. It just wastes your time. You do this question? It is easy like that, man. Thanks a lot. You know what I'm saying? Look, man, I believe in learning from how I do things. If first time, make sure you subscribe and, you know, you can just go and do donation to our Patreon page. I have a Patreon, I have a GoFundMe. You know what I'm saying? I have all the means of donation because to make this project going, you know, any type of donation, the little that you think is too small for you, it could make a lot of change. And thanks a lot for all your time, you know. Subscribe, don't forget, share this video, circulate to a lot of people, you know, because the meaning of this project, this program, is to help as many as we can, okay? It's not only for one person or two, because you might think it's not helpful for you, but for somebody next out there, could be very, very helpful. So thanks a lot, man. And you know, any donation that you did to me, it means so much. I appreciate it, man. It means a lot. Go to our Patreon page, go to our GoFundMe, because we need to have a lot of things. We need to put them together, like camera, and a lot of equipment, so that we can improve on a lot of angle, a lot of aspects of these projects. Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate and I love you. Peace and love. Bye. This is one of my students of knowledge. She wanted to introduce herself. What's your name? Could you please introduce yourself?
My name is Kali. I
Yeah.
go to Southend Primary School.
Yeah, Mtwana wa Bantu. Mtwana wa Bantu is everywhere, right? So this is my other student. His name, what's your name? Matthew, yeah, he's grade 11, man. So his aim is to score distinction, right? So you promise, I want you to score distinction this time. And what's your name? Joshua, how much you promise me to score this time?
Distinction.
Distinction. Yeah, so Mtwana wa Bantu is everywhere, man.
Mtwana wa Bantu.
Everywhere.
Mtwana wa Bantu everywhere.
Everywhere.
Mtwana wa Bantu
Exactly.
everywhere.
Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it. Thanks so much. If you had to give advice, which advice would you give to the people or to the students?
Trust Hamish.
Why would they trust me?
No, because it's really good. It actually has helped a lot. I redid first year for maths. It was my own fault, but also I didn't know a lot of the work. And Hamish said lots of hard questions, and it's demotivating sometimes to do the harder stuff. You just want to get done, but it's the hard stuff that makes you realize the easy stuff is easy.
Abungazi zole